What's it, why? That's the type of shit I like, yeah, that's a vibe. It's a vibe, that's a vibe. Oh, it's a vibe, yeah. It's a vibe, yeah.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I created this look that you guys see. If you guys want to learn how to achieve this look, please keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. So as always, my right eye is done and I'm going to be moving on to my left. So to start, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Pale. This is too light for me, but I don't really care. It's just going to serve as a base for me. So I'm just going to use it. And just a disclaimer, guys, I do know that there is foundation above my eyebrows, and I already created this look earlier. I got really good feedback on it on Instagram, so I decided to do a tutorial on it, and I just wiped everything off but that one eyebrow, except for that one eye like always, and I'm just gonna continue on my tutorial like I usually would. So now that that's done, I'm gonna be using the Royal Peach palette from Kylie Cosmetics. So it's this one here. And I'm gonna start by going in with this peachy shade right here. And this one is peachy. And for the brush, I am using the Morphe R38 brush. Now I'm going in with this shade here, and this is Cinnamon. And once again, I'm just using the same R38 brush, and I'm just focusing it more underneath in between the crease, and I'm trying not to raise it up too high to where I cover the first transition shade. Now I'm cutting a half cut crease, and I'm using my NYX round-ended brush. It's flat, and the NC30 Studio Finish concealer from MAC. So don't worry about it being perfect because we are going to cover it up, so it doesn't have to be super cut. Now I'm going in with this shade, and this is Queen Bee, and I'm using the Morphe B10 brush. Now I'm going in with this shade here, and this is Duchess. For the last shade I'm using is this one right here, and this is Duke. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pop my eyelashes on, and I'm using the Cocoa Lashes in the style Aria. And I just wanna say that I cut my lashes for the first time because I usually never cut them, but I was like, maybe if I cut them, they'll fit perfect, or maybe it'll look different. I regret cutting them because now there's like a little gap that bugs me, and sometimes it like the band doesn't want to straight. The band won't stay curved. It'll kind of like want to stay a little straight. So for reference, in my case for this time, if my eyelash looks like it's put on wrong, it's not. It's just the fact that I cut it, and now for some reason they just want to stay straight instead of curvy. So now moving on to my face, I'm going to start by applying my Sephora Hydrant Moisturizer as always. So for my foundation, I'm going in with my Makeup Forever HD stick, and this is in the shade Y375. To blend that out, I'm using my Morphe E6 brush. Now I'm just going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Medium. And for the brush, I'm using my Morphe E45 brush. Now, just to set everything in, I'm using the RCMA No Color Powder. And for the brush, I'm just using a double-sided brush from Urban Decay. I'm just setting my entire face. And I had mentioned before, with this Makeup Forever HD stick, on camera, I usually tend to look like it's a shade lighter, but honestly, it's just my lighting because my lighting is like super bright. It's not that my foundation is off. Like I said, it's just my lighting because in pictures, in person, everything is lit. So now I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Pressed Powder, and this is in the shade Medium Dark. And for the brush, I'm just using my Morphe E2 brush. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the Kylie Cosmetics palette, and with the shade Cinnamon, I'm just going to apply that on the bottom lash line. So to make my eyes appear a little larger, I'm gonna go in and use my NYX Slide and Glide On white liner, and I'm just apply that in my waterline. So now I'm just going in with my MAC pigment, and this is in the shade Tan, and I'm just applying this to the inner corner of my eye. Now I'm going in with my bronzer, and I'm using the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I'm applying this with my Morphe R14 brush. And honestly, I feel like this is a universal bronzer. It really looks good on many skin tones. I've used this on my clients, and whether they're lighter than I am, whether they're on the lighter side or on the darker side, the Hoola Benefit bronzer usually looks good on a lot of people. So like I said, I think it's really universal, and I usually leave it subtle. I can pack it on and make me look a little more bronzed, but I like how it looks when I leave it subtle. So to contour my nose a little bit, I'm just gonna use that same bronzer and my Morphe R41 brush. Now I'm going in with my highlighter, and I'm using the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter. And for the shade that I'm using today, I'm using Fiji. So I think I've mentioned this before, but it comes with melted cream and powder highlighters. So the shade I'm using is Fiji, and that is a cream. So I think because it feels super creamy, it is a cream highlighter. So I'm gonna go in and just pick it up like this and apply that. The reason I'm not using a brush is because when I go in with a brush on that shade, it doesn't really pick up as much as I would like it to on a brush. So I just prefer using my finger. Now I'm going with my MAC lip liner in the shade Sandstorm. For the lipstick, I'm using my MAC lipstick, and this is in the shade Naturally Transformed. So just to finish off my look, I'm going in with mascara on my bottom lashes. Alright, so that is it, and I'm just going to set my face with my matte finish setting spray from NYX. And this is the final look. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. This is my finished look. Like I said, I got really good feedback on my Instagram for when I posted it, so I decided to just wipe some of it off and then do the whole look again. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful to some of you guys, and I really like creating it. honestly today I didn't really know what to do with my makeup, so I was like, what palette have I not used? And I realized I hadn't used my Kylie Royal Peach palette, so I decided to pull a look together, and this is what I had come up with. So if you guys really liked it, don't forget to subscribe and like my video, and I'll be trying to post more videos soon. So like I always say, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and like my video. And before I end it, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is my Instagram is gonna be right here. And also look at my fingers still have it highlighted. But anywho, Instagram's gonna be right here, and I'll see you guys next time.